tell us everything is fine. Oh, stand with us, because this treatment is a crime. The working people fuel the engine, while you yank the chain. We fight the wars and build the buildings for someone else's gain. So tell me who will stand with us. So tell me who will stand with us.
Again, we are dealing with the worst of the worst, the most heinous of the most heinous. And like you said, they still receive a quality of care that is superior to the quality of care provided with American jails for American citizens in many cases. And here's another very important point. What's dehumanizing is when American citizens are stripped of their rights and their liberties by the invasion of illegal aliens. What is dehumanizing is when Democrats let illegal alien rapists into the country to attack our children. That is dehumanizing. What reclaims our humanity is when we get these monsters off the street and we put them where they can't hurt anybody. And when they see the consequences for their conduct, they will begin and they will continue to self-deport and get back home to avoid what President Trump is going to deliver.
I mean, sure it is, but I think that restricting basic human rights and civil liberties in the middle of a swamp, well, I mean, that's not really deterrent because a lot of the folks, I think a point that is really missed in all of this, a lot of the folks that are being detained and deported right now, they've never been charged with a crime. They've never been convicted of a crime. In fact, about 50% of those detained thus far have never been charged with a crime. Many of the people being detained are like a grandma, an Iranian grandma in Louisiana who had been in the United States for 47 years and was recently detained by ICE, or a 6-year-old kid with leukemia in California who was recently detained by ICE. These are the people that are being picked up. They are here legally. They're going through the process legally, getting asylum, getting green card, and they're getting picked up on the streets, and they're literally being taken to these facilities, which are just cruel and inhumane.
Anyone with a television knows the damage that Florida hurricanes have done to houses and buildings made of steel, concrete, and lumber. And now Trump and DeSantis are gleefully showing off their concentration camp made of canvas. And before I used that phrase, I looked up the definition to make sure it applies, and it does. The internment of political prisoners or politically targeted demographics such as members of national or ethnic minority groups. And that phrase, ethnic minority groups, brings me to my main point. The people who will be at risk in those flimsy prisons and the people you will see in the photos and the videos in the weeks to come will be brown. You won't see illegal immigrants from Canada or the United Kingdom in Trump's propaganda films. That camp is built for people of color, and it won't be limited to terrorists, cartels, and monsters.